Let's dive into our feature story of the day and discuss this $1 million Bitcoin price prediction by the time of the next halving, not the halving in 2 months of 2024, but by the time of 2028. Here you go. The headline here reads, will Bitcoin hit 1 million by 2028? Experts clash over this bold Bitcoin price prediction. We have Tuur Demeester, Bitcoin evangelist, has not too long ago shared his views on Bitcoin's potential to succeed and hit the $1 million mark by 2028. Demeester's view on this matter presents a cautious distinction to the number of the extra bullish predictions within the crypto sphere. This tempered perspective comes when others, akin to Samson Mow, specific strong confidence in Bitcoin's skill to hit this milestone following the next halving. That's right. Demeester's skepticism was articulated in response to a post sharing a graph by investor Fred Krueger, which advised Bitcoin would possibly attain the $1 million level stage by 2028. As outlined right here, whereas anticipating the grass mannequin, Demeester expressed uncertainty, acknowledging the unpredictable nature of the market and its capability to defy even essentially the most well-constructed fashions. As he outlines here, will it take Bitcoin until after summer 2028 to reach 1 million per coin? I don't know, but I do know that every beautiful model as this one is destined to be broken by the market. And this was in response to Fred Krueger's tweet alongside with this chart that wrote, this graph is simply amazing. When you plot price and time both in logarithmic scale, it is clear Bitcoin is just on a relentless power law. Let's go. Now, the anticipation surrounding Bitcoin's value of $1 million is intently tied to the halving occasions, which happens roughly every 4 years. After this 12 months halving, the subsequent halving is ready to happen in 2028. These occasions cut back the variety of new Bitcoin mined per block by half, limiting the provision and probably impacting the worth. That's right. The upcoming halving is set to take place in not 12 months, but in actually roughly 70 days, as I pointed out earlier. And we'll see the everyday minting of Bitcoin Slash. I don't think these numbers are that accurate either. So anyways, amid these predictions, ex-consumer claiming possession of the expansion plot referenced by Demeester chimed in with some insights. They argued that some market legal guidelines, just like the time worth of cash within the inventory market, are much more likely to be damaged. Equally, the pure adoption charge of Bitcoin could possibly constrain its explosive progress, offering room for market actions without breaking the underlying mannequin. I mean, so there you go. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Tuur Demeester. And quoting H.C. Berger, "Hi Tuur, this plot is mine. Some laws are not broken by Mr. Market. An example, the stock market grows by roughly 7%. This cannot be broken to the upside because of the time value of money, essentially. The time-based power law, likewise, is hard to break to the upside because that would go," waiting for this to open, "that would go, where we go. Yeah, that cannot be broken because of the time value, hard to break to the upside because that would go to counter to the natural adoption rate of Bitcoin and too much selling pressure would be generated. Also note that the ranges are quite large and plenty of room for Mr. Market to move without breaking it." So here's some various other views. Different Bitcoin lovers, including Samson Mow, CEO of Jan3, are extra optimistic. Mow envisions Bitcoin reaching that 1 million milestone, probably in a sudden surge, inflicting max pain for a number of market gamers. And in fact, I've covered that max pain scenario from Samson Mow several times here already on the channel. This dramatic enhance, he suggests, might occur swiftly inside days or even weeks, although the exact starting line stays unsure. And as Samson shares here, my main prediction is the run up to 1 million happening in days to weeks, starting point to be announced or to be determined. And in analyzing potential triggers for the Bitcoin rally, Mal considers numerous factors as outlined here in this tweet. ETF inflows, hash rate, Bitfinex whale accumulation, 200 weekly moving average trend, Tether, USDT assets under management, government interest payments on debt, debt GDP ratios, nation state Bitcoin adoption, real inflation, as well as the M3 money. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Let me know if you agree or disagree that Bitcoin could potentially hit this $1 million milestone by the year 2028. JV's personal prediction, I think we hit the 7-figure milestone in 2029. I know it can potentially happen this year. It can potentially happen by 2028, but I think it's most likely scenario in 2029, because if history is to rhyme, we've seen every time there was a halving since the inception of halvings back in 2012 for Bitcoin, it's always the year preceding the halving, we hit the cycle peak, just like we did in 2013, just like we did in 2021, and just like we will more than likely do in 2025. However, if that model breaks and we hit the cycle peak in 2024 and we go back into a bear market in 2025, that would tell me that the cycle has changed and we may potentially see a $1 million price prediction come true in 2028. But let me know your thoughts, fam, and let's read some comments.